Hey everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lee with Kathy Jarvis. And it's been another very busy week. We've gone to dinner with a bunch of couples from the church. First time we've been with these people, dinner eating with these people and meeting with these people. It was nice, it was fun, and we enjoyed it. We went to Ohio and visited our middle son, and that was an all-day trip. We did that Sunday. Skipped church because we had to feed the animals, get ready to go, get over there, visit him, and then get back home in time to feed the animals again. So we did that. I've been to the gym 3 times this week. Also, met a lot of friends. Spent a lot of time talking to friends this week. We have a friend that we saw at Sunshine Cafe, and we talked to him. I know at least an hour, maybe longer. Sat and talked to him, had the dinner with him. And then a couple days later, we ran into another friend at Cracker Barrel and talked to him for 10-15 minutes. So it's nice catching up with people that we hadn't seen for a while. The other thing that we've done is went over and got her medicine for this month. And also she has a couple little sores that she has that's basically caused from her age and her laying down so much. So we got some medicine for that, and we've started treating her with that. And she's responding quite well. Thank goodness. And we had the major thing this week was we had the tree cut down and the fruit tree, 2 of the fruit trees trimmed down to manageable sizes. Our power company does this about once every 4 years. They come through and they ask if and check and see if any trees are threatening the wires, and if we would like them to be trimmed down or removed. The company's very nice about that. It lets you make the decision, and you have to live with the decision that you make. So we decided to have the cherry tree pruned down. We tried to do that this past summer, but I wasn't for sure which lines were electric and which ones were the internet and how safe they were. So we were very, very careful and didn't do as good a job as we could have. So they did that for us, and they topped the pear tree that was looking so badly. They topped it. It's not as short as I would like for it to be, but they took a good hunk of it out. Probably, I don't think it could have gone any farther without damaging the tree. So maybe in a couple years they can lower it a little bit more, but I think they lowered it as much as it could be lowered for right now. And they took out the big tree out front, which I loved the tree. I hated to see it go, but we originally planned 4 of these type of trees along the driveway. And one of them fell down and didn't cause any problems. The other one fell down in front of the driveway and blocked the drive, so I couldn't get to work until late one morning. And then the other one fell and smashed 2 of our cars. So we were afraid that this one, since it was so tall, so old, it was at least 40 some odd years old, and it would have taken, if it fell one way, it would have probably taken out the power lines. If it fell another way, it would have taken out the greenhouse and the power lines. So it only had one way that could have fallen without causing any damage. So we decided to make the decision to have it removed. And that was hard to watch, but I kept saying to myself, I know it has to be done. So we got that done. And that was the only day I got to stay home. He had to go into town and get the oil changed in the car. So, but I stayed home and fixed a nice meal for us. And we also had 2 trees, maybe 3. I can't remember, 2 or 3. I haven't been up there to look yet. From the other property, we had at least 2 trees taken down. One was leaning over the house and needed to be taken down. We could not do it because of the way it was leaning. And the other one was so tall that it would have taken out the power lines also. And it was even older. It was about, maybe 70 years old. It was quite old. And so we got that one taken care of. And, it wasn't much left of it. It just had a couple branches at the very tip top. That's the problem with the type of tree that was. It was a large tooth aspen, and they are very soft wood, and when the branches get heavy, they just break off at wherever they want to break off. They just break. In fact, when the one out here was being cut down, you could hear the branches. So the minute they hit the ground, they just exploded into pieces. So that's how brittle those type of trees are. So we got that done, and so I don't have to worry about the greenhouse being down by a tree this spring. And we were thinking about putting a dogwood in its place, but I don't know. I think I kind of like the fact that it's open and leaves more sun into the greenhouse. So that'll be nice. And hopefully I can get to these fruit trees and be able to spray them. And the pear tree still needs some trimming. I need to get inside and trim, open up the center more. But other than that, it looks a lot better. So that is what we've been up to this week. It's been a very busy week. We also went and met with a lawyer to make some changes in our trust. So if you don't have a trust, definitely read over it, check it, make sure that that says what you want it to say. Because I thought ours said one thing, and when we really read it closely, it did not exactly say what we wanted. So we had to go back and have some changes made. So hopefully that works out, and the changes are all correct the next time when he has the final draft and we read through it. Hopefully everything's right. So I highly encourage you to make a will or a trust, have it in writing. The world is so messed up, and there's so much things is happening. It's best to make sure you have all your ducks in a row. So, hope you have a good week. Hope you hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.